take what's happening anymore. I want you to take me seriously when I say I need to spend time with you. Okay? So that's a clear message, and whatever happens in the future, both of you will know. You can look back at this point and say, yes, I clearly communicated. And then the other part of that conversation needs to be, please, what's your husband's name?
It's Wes.
Wes. Just say, Wes, just so that I know you heard me, can you please tell me what I just said? And ask him to repeat it back. Now, if he doesn't respond to that, or if he pushes you away, or, then we'll need to deal with that in here, okay? But that's the first thing I'd like for you to try.
Okay.
Is that lots of guys, if they, and I know I'm being kind of gender stereotyping here, but when the one that doesn't have the issue, nobody likes conflict, and so it's a natural human tendency to just not want to deal with things, and so we want to make sure that he gets a clear message and that it registers, and so that's why you're asking for the feedback. Please tell me what you think I just said. Okay, so that's number one, and I love to give homework, so I'm going to write that down. So clear communication to Wes, okay, where you state your feelings. Are you familiar with I statements? Okay. An I statement just means that you're going to make a clear statement about how you feel, okay? So you're going to say, Wes, when I don't see you for a whole week because you're out with the guys or whatever, I feel very sad and discounted as your wife, or however you want to say it, whatever feeling you have.
Just express it from my viewpoint.
From your viewpoint, using a feeling word, an I statement. And there's kind of a formula. It's I feel blank, and you fill in the word, when you blank. Okay, and so...
Am I doing this more so that... am I doing this instead of saying, like, you always do such and such, because that comes off more accusatory?
Yes, exactly. Yes, you have that exactly right. Because when someone feels accused or attacked, their defenses automatically go up. So what you're doing is speaking from your heart with feelings from your own point of view, so that he doesn't get defensive. Yeah. And so we'll use I statements. So you're gonna do a clear communication with I statements, and you're going to ask Wes for feedback, or you're going to say, okay, Wes, what did you just hear me say? Just so that I know you're hearing me. Okay. So it's the whole conversation is going to be from your point of view, from your heart. Okay. All right. So that's the first one. The second one is, after you do that, then I'd like for you to propose something. So. You'd say, Wes, I would feel so excited if we could just have one night as a date night. Just one night where you and I just go out and have fun. We don't talk about problems. We don't talk about anything that's frustrating or aggravating. We just date like we used to do before we got married, and it's just you and me. Okay, how does that sound?
I think that's very doable.
Okay, good. Well, we'll just start with that for now. And then what I'd like for you to tell me next time is how that went. I'd like to know how you felt, what his reactions were, was he open, And so the second thing is setting up date night. And that, what if you could choose a night, what would that be?
I would actually like to do something like a Monday night.
Okay.
Kind of set up the week on a nice, foot.
Okay. Well, let's write Monday as the target night, okay? Monday, target night. And then based on what the feedback you get, then you guys can negotiate, or, if he's really stuck on one night, then I would just advise to go with that just to get something set up. But, okay, so we'll put down Monday as the target night. And then there are some rules for date night. Okay, I kind of went over them already. There's not very many, but I can give you a sheet on the way out that just describes that. But basically, the reason we set up boundaries around date night is so that we make it fun, to ensure that it turns out to be a good experience for both of you, and that means no arguing about problems. So it's just having fun, just like when you were dating. You know, you can talk about anything, but just stay away from the problem areas. It's, you know, I really have to warn some couples, because they kind of, now that you have them face to face, you know, it's time to discuss the bills and how he's failing at this and that and disappointing you, and you know, that would not be good. That would not nourish your relationship. So what kinds of things can you think of that you'd like to do that are fun?
Movie night, like
movies,
you know, going out to dinner, maybe go dancing. Great. What kinds of things did you do when you were dating? Pretty much the same kind of things. I mean, I'm cool with doing anything. I mean, we can just hanging out together is fine.
Okay. And let me ask you a little bit about the dynamics when you were dating. Did you usually set things up, or did he?
He usually sets things up.
Okay, so maybe you could ask him if he wants to set it up, but you also don't want to lose control of, because you're not, I'm guessing that you're not quite sure, since you're feeling shut out, you're probably not quite sure that he would take the lead on this. Yeah. I mean, if he would, that would be great, but if he doesn't, then after you choose your night, then talk about what you want to do, and then just ask him, would you like to set that up, or would you like for me to set that up? Okay. And then if he says, yeah, I'll set it up, then we probably need to set up some parameters about checking in with each other. Okay. Just to make sure, just to prevent resentment from building if you don't see it getting done. Okay. Okay. So in order to kind of circumvent the possibility of resentment, then you might just say to Wes, just say, that's so great that you want to set that up. Would it be okay with you then if I check back with you like on Thursday, just to see, you know, how things are going? And then when Thursday gets, I'm thinking that maybe Friday night, you know. So when Thursday night gets there, just say, hey, I'm just checking in, you know, do we have something planned for tomorrow night? And that way you're doing two things. You're actually asking for feedback to calm your anxiety, and then you're also, you're setting up a way to actually remind him in a natural way. Okay. How does that sound?
I think I can do that.
Okay, cool. So we'll write that down, that you're going to set up asking him if you can check in the day before the date night, okay? Set up, check in the day before date night. Okay, all right. Well, that's about it. I don't want to give you too much, you know, make you feel overwhelmed, but this, I think, gives you some structure to try to make some headway on feeling connected with your husband. So how do you feel about that?
I think this feels good.
Good. Okay.
I'm definitely going to try these things when I get home, so.
Okay. And then just next week you'll just tell me how they went. Okay. And based on that, then we'll create together how you want to proceed. Okay. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Good. Okay, then we'll see you a week from today.
All right. Awesome.
All right,
Thank
good.
you.
I'll make a copy of this, and on your way out I'll get you that other sheet
too.
Okay,
Awesome. Thank you.